concentrate.
Okay.
We are rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is author Cornelia Brown, and I'm so thrilled to be with you today. I have an exciting guest for you. And the first thing that we ask everyone, what shade and flavor are you? Well, tell me, what is your name, madame? I'm so excited to have you here on the show today.
Thank you. My name is Christy Marie Priester.
Wow, Priester, that kind of has a familiar ring to it. We must have some roots that are quite alike.
I guess we sure do, because Priester derives from Germany. As where are you from?
Well, that's what everyone is wondering when they hear me talk. Where's that funny accent coming from? Well, tell me, what shade and flavor are you?
I guess I'm a vanilla cream.
A vanilla cream and a vanilla nut. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
The vanilla cream and vanilla nut.
There you go. Well, I'm so excited to introduce Christy to you today because she is coming out with her new book. Yes. Can you tell me a little bit more about it, and what do our books have in common?
Oh, our books have a lot in common. My book is called Lessons from the Spirits. It was written because I want to share my story about the lessons that I have learned in my life about the struggles and challenges that I have been faced with. And these lessons have led me to finding my purpose.
Isn't it interesting that life lessons make the very best books? There are testimonies to share with people how they can overcome anything. And just like in my book, Black and White Makes Brown, is the beginning of a love story of a white Bavarian woman with an African-American man. And here you are taking the baton and going to the next level. Well, tell me, what are you trying to say with this book?
Well, one of the first lessons that I had to learn in my book, in messages that I want to say, is I had to learn about my racial identity. Because my mother was white, part German, and my father was African American. Came from the background with a slave family. And when I started discovering from having different critiques and criticisms from my peers and children that I was a half-breed and a mixed child, I had no idea, what was the problem with that. I went through struggling and trying to figure out this racial issue. At first I thought my mom had a disease or something because she was white. People used to talk about her, your mom's white, your mom's white. And, I said, well, I had to figure that out as a young person. What's wrong with her being white? And so after I discovered that it wasn't her skin color that was diseased, that people were looking at in a derogatory way. Well, it was her skin color they were looking at. However, I had to figure out for myself that they were looking at it in a derogatory way. There was nothing wrong with her skin color. Her skin felt just like mine. And,
That's so interesting because, again, like I said, we have a lot of things in common. Again, that's what my side of the family was thinking about my husband. What is wrong with his skin color? And one of our things, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to do is let people see that there's so much more to humanity than the outside, that's the inside. And so what really struck me about your book is messages from the Spirit.
Yes.
And tell me, lessons from the Spirit. Tell me, what are you trying to say with that?
What I am trying to say is that we live our life and all of us are receiving messages and lessons. And I think what we have to become aware of is being aware. That these things are coming into our lives. The things that happen to us for a reason and a purpose.
Amen.
And if we don't stay aware of these things, then we just live our life day by day, action by action, not figuring out anything in what our purposes are. and why certain things are happening to us. So what I am trying to say in this book and demonstrate is that we all have lessons to learn. We all have our own struggles. We all have our own way of coming into certain knowledges and understandings that's going to take us to a level of being able to fulfill our purpose, understand what our gifts are in life, so we can fulfill what God put us here to do.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I want to be the first one that gets the first copy that is printed. I cannot wait for this wonderful book to come out. Now tell us, when can we go somewhere and get this wonderful message?
The book is going to be printed in February, and it's going to be available probably by the end of February, and we will be having my first book signing at the Shepherd Center March 19th, 2011, and I'm inviting everybody to come. Well, not everybody. You better get in touch with me quick, because there's only so many seats available, but you're all invited until we fill the place up. Okay?
Good.
Okay.